Hi, today I want to show you this amazing book. It's called Mini Kingdom, and I want to say that the author's name is Olka Novytska. I'll go ahead and put that down in the description below, but this book is absolutely amazing. You have so much potential with this book and so many characters that come in it, and then so much potential to make so many more. So I want to go through this book and show you why I love it so much. When opening up the book, you're going to see that there's 36 characters right from the start. Now with a little bit of mixing and matching with hairstyles and accessories, you're going to find that the 36 is just the tip of the iceberg. There is so many more characters you can make, and with a little imagination, even more. So that's one of the reasons why I love this book. There's so much to do right from the beginning, and then there's so much you can continue doing. These are some of the characters that you can make. These are 4 of the princesses. And like I was saying, if you just switch out hair color, hairstyle with different outfits, you would be able to get so many more characters out of this book. Here are 4 more characters, and it just gives you an idea of the variety that you have when making this book. It's not just a prince, a princess, a king, or queen. There is a whole kingdom of characters that you're going to be able to make. I want to quickly go through and show you how much detail has gone into this book. So we've got the little flower girl, but you also get the flowers, the butterfly, and there's other characters that come with their own accessories too, which really just fills out the creations that you're making. Here's the milk lady. We've got the cow and a pitcher of milk. And if you make the thief, you get his little bag. If you make one of the wizards or witches, you got a little owl to add to the character. And here we have the beekeeper with a little beehive, 2 bees in the background. We've got the little trade girl, and she has her basket with vegetables in it. And so it's just so much detail that they added in, and it's really appreciated because once you're making these, you feel like you're getting so much more. Here is the shepherdess, and behind her she has 4 sheep, and you can see that they're in 4 different colors, which just makes it where you can have a whole flock of sheep in a whole variety of different colors. And so it's kind of nice that they added in pets to go along with some of the characters. Another amazing touch is the addition of a horse, a dragon, and a unicorn. And that just makes this mini kingdom even more magical. So we've gone through a lot of what's in the book as far as the characters and accessories, but I want to go more into detail about how the characters are made. So most of the characters are made using this master pattern, and that is pretty much the same head pattern for the characters. So you start with the master pattern, and then when you go to the rest of the patterns, you're going to find where it just continues on from there. And so it makes it really easy, so you usually have a good starting base, and then you just continue in the colors and the style of the outfit for each character. With the book, it's going to give you really good information about basic materials, what you need to know. And so you've got the information right at the beginning of the book. And another nice thing is, if you're struggling with some of the stitches, not only is there a QR code, but there's also a URL to let you know how to go and visually see how these stitches are being made up if the picture isn't quite enough for what you need. So here we have the pattern for the queen. And one of the other nice things that they've done is they've given you a skill level. So you can see that it's based for this character 2 out of 3 crowns, which is going to be an intermediate pattern. It's easy, intermediate, and advanced. So right off the get-go, we know that the queen is intermediate, and it kind of gives us an idea if this is a project we're ready to start with. So here's another picture of the queen, and as you can see, her eyes are stitched in. So another nice thing about this is it's going to give you an alternative to safety eyes. If this is going to be given to a smaller child and you're just not sure if the safety eyes are a good idea, no problem. You can just go ahead and stitch those in, and it's done really well, so you're able to get a really cute finished look even without the safety eyes. So next I'm going to show you some of the characters I've made out of the book. And that way it kind of gives you an idea of what size they're going to come out and just how I went ahead and created them. For my first doll, the one I made was one of the princesses, and this is the color choice I went with. And again, you can mix and match which outfits they have and their hair color and hairstyle. So it really gives you a big variety. So she's the one I went with when I was creating her. Now, if you go on to amigurumi.com, there are 2 extra patterns that are not in the book, and that is the Lost Royals. Here is the Lost Prince and the Lost Princess, and I thought they were absolutely adorable, and his hair is just so cute. Time consuming, but absolutely adorable when you get done with it. And then the details as far as the Lost Princess's hair with the curls going back and then the flowers, just did a really good job of coming up with a unique hairstyle for her. And then when it comes to imagination, one of the things I did was I took the pattern for the archer and then I tried to turn him into more of a Peter Pan style. So he's got his hat, little feather, and I kind of went with a green color, not quite matching Peter Pan's color, but I wanted to give that a try. And then instead of doing one of the little pet sizes or the butterfly, I went and I took that and I turned it into Tinkerbell and gave Tinkerbell some wings, her little hairstyle, and she's pretty simple, but I kind of thought it was a neat idea just to come up with something a little different, and that's what you can do with this book. You can really use your imagination and branch out from what the book has to offer. And so I just wanted to give you an idea of what this book was. If it was something you were thinking about, here's an opportunity to get a better look inside of it and see if it's something you're interested in. Like I said, I bought this book out of pocket, but I love it. And this is, my opinion on the book, but here's what I wanted to show you, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much.